Are you here because you've lost your momentum? Chances are you have changed a lot over the years, and some of the things that used to work maybe no longer seem to be working for you. And that's because your body has changed and your hormones have changed. So, yeah, the old things you tried, maybe they're not working. And you know what? They didn't work long term, anyways. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here with me today, right? So I want you to come into this with an open mind. Throw out all the old diet thinking and be willing to try something a little new and different. It's time to forget the past and do a reset. Isaiah 43:18-19 says this: forget about what's happened. Don't keep going over old history. Be alert, be present. I'm about to do something brand new. It's bursting out. Don't you see it? So allow me to push you a little bit further than you have gone in the past. I want you to start operating in the next level you. You're no longer going to allow the old negative thought patterns to infiltrate your life and keep you stuck in the past. The past is the past. So let's start living for now. Allow yourself to dream about what God has for you. Allow Him to do something new. He wants us to live an abundant life. And for most of us, we've put that life on hold for too many years because of the shame that we carry about our size. And we tell ourselves, when I lose more weight, then I'll do that. And the problem is, we're not living up to our potential because of a number on the scale or a number on the label on our clothes. If I had decided to wait until I reached my goal before I started coaching, you wouldn't be here with me today. Some of you have been with me for 4 years. And that wouldn't have happened had I waited until I reached my goal. So it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone and start enjoying life now, where you're at. At the time of this video, I am 2 pounds away from losing 100 pounds, and I still have about 80 pounds left to lose. Some days that number seems overwhelming, and it really doesn't seem possible to reach because I haven't weighed 150 pounds in probably 30 years. If I look at the big picture, it seems overwhelming. But if I look at a goal of 15 pounds in 3 months, that seems more doable. It's about 1 to 1.5 pounds a week. And I can lose that with very little restriction in the way I eat. And it allows for me to have the occasional treat or the occasional meal out. It allows me to eat without having to cut out entire food groups, and I get to eat what everybody else is eating. The problem for me, and I dare I say also for you, it's not been about what we eat, but it's been about how much we eat. Am I right? So today I want you to set a realistic goal that isn't number related, and it could be anything that's going to help you move the needle forward with your weight loss. So for example, you could say, for the next 3 months, I'm going to be faithful to take my medication every day so that my body can heal and operate at its best level. Or you can say, I'm going to meal plan every week for the next 3 months so that I have control over what goes in my body. Or I'm going to make healthy choices 90% of the time so that I have more energy and feel more confident. Or another thing you could try is for the next 3 months, when I have something that's not on plan, I will only eat half of what I would normally eat so that food no longer has control over me. And do you see how these answers show you how you're going to reach your goal and why it's important? It might be easy to say that you want to lose 15 pounds in 3 months, but if you don't have a plan of action, then that's not likely to happen. If your focus is on the number on the scale, you're going to sabotage if the scale is not moving the way you want. You're going to get frustrated and probably have yourself a little pity party and quite possibly a binge if you don't lose weight. But if you're focusing on the how, then that gives you the action steps that you want to take. And when you're focusing on the why, it gives you the motivation to keep going. So today, I want you to write down 1 or 2 goals that you want to achieve in the next 3 months. Don't do more than 2 because I don't want you to get overwhelmed and then quit. The goal needs to be something that you can commit to doing no matter what. So it needs to be something that you actually believe that you can do, even if you only have a little bit of belief. Remember, Jesus said in Matthew 17:20 that it only takes the faith of a mustard seed to move a mountain. So even if you only have a little tiny bit of belief, work on that belief. Matthew 19:26 says, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Today's motivational quote is a quote by Holly Girth, and it says, the enemy tricks us into believing we're not good enough because he knows if we discover the truth, we'll be unstoppable. Today's affirmation is a long one, but I want you to commit this to heart. I release the limitations of my past and embrace a new, empowered mindset. I'm open to change and willing to try new approaches on my journey to a happier, healthier life. My worth is not determined by a number on the scale or the size of my clothes. I choose to focus on the how and why of my goals, taking intentional steps towards success. With faith and determination, I am unstoppable, relentlessly pursuing my fab, fit, and free life.